Adventurers, Timberwolf here, another Diablo 4 adventure. So I got my werewolf druid all the way up to 100. Still can't touch Lilith. She's just annihilating me. And I've tried Marlin, who I thought, would be able to have a better shot at her. I got her about the halfway down, and then he just got wasted because her attacks are pretty much one hit kills, and you got to really know the patterns, and that's like that old Dragon's Lair game. Remember how that is? We got to be standing in the right place at the right time and do all that. That just irritates the crap out of me. I have no patience for that. She has so many different patterns, and just spending all this time. Oh, you got to stand right here at this second, but then you have to move here, and then no, F that. Okay, I want somebody that can just waste her. So I've been doing more and more research, and from what I'm hearing, an overwhelming response is that the Hammer of the Ancients Barbarian is pretty much the strongest build, which is shocking because everybody else said it was this and it was that, but that one seems to be resoundingly agreed across the board. They believe that that's the best one to use. So I'm working on my Barbarian IVAN. Now, I'm up to level 54, got ways to go, but already running into the same issue I always run into when I get about this point. Leveling up is just taking too effing long. Even with that 15% boost that the Gillian's Brew gives me. And so, what I'm doing right now is, what I usually do, my pattern is, once I'm ready to take the next step to Nightmare, which is where, you start getting better experience. Before I do that, I want to finish off Lord Zir, which of course is way up here in the Darkened Way, which is right near Yelesna, which is, if you figure here's Kiovashad, you go southeast of Kiovashad to Yelesna, and then, boom, here we go, Darkened Way. So this is where Lord Zir is. This is, Vir, whatever. This is also where his Aspector, or this is where his shadow becomes after you defeat him, but this is the first battle. So I'm going to try to take him out at level 54 and see if I can kill him. Now, right now, my Barbarian is not using Hammer of the Ancients yet because there's certain gear, there's certain levels of certain skills that I'm going to need to have in order to make that build effective. So what I find useful right now, while I'm waiting to get to that point, is I'm working on leveling up all my weapons expertise skills. Right now I've got two-handed sword and two-handed mace, both mastered. Pole arm I'm working on right now, and then my one-handeds. And I like to have them all leveled up. I'm just like that. So, and then what I'm using right now is for abilities. I'll show you. You can look in tab. So I've got two shouts right now: War Cry and Rallying Cry. War Cry gives me extra attack power. Rallying Cry gives me a great boost of resource and regen. So that's a sweet one right there. The reason I've got Call of the Ancients in my list here is, first of all, because I use it. It's pretty handy to have, but also because my polearm here has a really sweet power. 114% chance to summon an ancient whenever I'm using Whirlwind or Leap, which is freaking awesome. So that means I've always got a second, an ancient helping me out whenever I'm using that. So that's what I'm using right now. I'm using Whirlwind for my core attack instead of the Hammer of the Ancients right now, just because I don't have, like I said, I don't have the skills where I need them in order for Hammer of the Ancients to be useful. And then I've got Leap too. So I've got basically a boosted Leap and a boosted Whirlwind. And for my core attack right now, I'm using Frenzy, so I can level up my one hands That's really what we're up to here. Now, a lot of people use lunge, I believe it is, for their main attack. But here, consider this: every time you attack, every single time you attack, you're basically rolling the dice. Every single swing and connect you have is an opportunity for another critical. It's an opportunity to generate more resource, and if you're using your vampire powers like me, an opportunity to generate more health every single time. So if you're using a faster attack, that means you're going to be hitting all of those more often. So I don't know. To me, this seems like this might be the ideal core skill to use. Am I right or wrong? I don't know. But I'm trying it, liking it so far.
Oh, good. It's you. You certainly move like a vampire. The offering of flesh has been made, thanks to the guards. I just need to breach the seals. We can assume Zir knows you've come. This is madness. Perhaps that's what it takes.
Well, wish me luck there, dear. Not too many people did come on this early.
Child, I gave you your power. You were mine the moment you crossed my threshold.
Oh, great. Now this giant vampire scrotum's going to start following me. Yeah, well, you know, Papa Zir, I don't really like the way you're running things. I think I could do a better job. So, no offense, but it's time to clean out the fridge. Get some new blood in there. Sweet. Alright, going left or right here? Probably check the map, but when I check the map, it's probably going to attack me, so probably shouldn't check the map. No idea. Look at that, see? There he is. Every time I swing, it's still. And that really makes the attack that much more powerful. Ah, here we go. We're in the right spot. Awesome. Guy got possibly something.
I must wait. I don't have enough fury. I'm low on fury.
There we go. Ah. Bad scrotum. Another one. Maybe another ball. giant Montana oysters.
You feed upon your own kind and call me monster.
All these scrotums.
You deserve the blood in your veins. I'm out of fury. Approach the throne.
Yum. Get out of my way. Come on. Alright, before I do this, it is time to pop some elixir of undead slaying. Give me a little edge over him.
Ready yet. I'm out of fury. I don't have enough fury.
That wasn't him. No. Let's go. Let's go.
I must wait.
Yeah. Serpent neutered. Die. It's over. So we're going to close this out so we can get our metamorphosis power, and that'll be the last of the vampire powers I'm looking for. That's the one that turns evade into an attack.
I thought I'd seen most everything. Knew what to trust, what to fear, when to fight, when to run. I ran from you. I feared I'd pushed you too far. Created a monster to fight the monsters. Utter madness. It felt like the world was falling apart. I knew the cathedral wouldn't help, but who could? Then you tracked me down. Cursed and drowning in blood, you pulled me through to face the darkness. Nothing makes sense anymore. Every law of nature tells me you should be a vampire, yet something inside you resists. It might even cure you in time. My best guess? It's something in your blood.
Yes, we know. It's the curse of the mother. Alright, time to power up that last power. There we go. Now time to arm it. Why does this thing keep on popping up? No. Alright, yes, I had a feeling there was... Because Metamorphosis is a very hungry power. So, gotta go and see what we need to do about that. Nah. If it's only like a couple of points higher than what I'm using, I usually don't bother. This is a 23-point rapid ring, and right now my chain is that too. Yeah, it's not really going to be any benefit. You know what I will do, though? I'm going to pocket that ring. I'm going to throw that in my stash. Because a 23-point basic speed ring is somewhat useful. I mean, not necessarily for me right now, but, you know, I can definitely see somebody making use of that. One of my characters. Now back to my stash. I'm kind of OCD in order of doing things. Okay, so now let's see. Need 2 more of those, 2 more of those. There we go. All skills are active now. So every build's a little bit different based on, you know, people's preference. For me, these are the vampire skills I've always found the most useful. And so those being Undying, which gives you health back each time you hit. Hemomancy, which does damage and heals you. So it's a good pair. Sanguine Brace, because it allows you to fortify your health. Very helpful against tankier enemies. And then Moonrise, which supercharges us with Bloodlust, and also gives us higher speed, attack speed, for the basic attack, which is the what I'm using right now is the Frenzy, so it makes Frenzy even faster. And then the Metamorphosis, which allows us to zip through enemies and curse them. So it does damage too, so that's pretty sweet. Yeah, if we look over here, yep, does sweet damage, and it also inflicts them with the vampiric curse, which makes them vulnerable, and therefore some of my other attacks will be more effective on them. So that's what's up with that. So now you know the next step is heading back to Kyovashad so we can go to the Cathedral of Light and take on the challenge to Nightmare. How much time we got left in this video? Maybe we can all take care of it all at once. Oops. Oh yeah, we're good. You got some time. I'll make this a long video. Okay, so I don't think my undead elixir is going to be any use in here, because I'm pretty sure these are all like these are all men that are going to be, or humans that are going to be in this fight. So, but since I'm also trying to level up, and I know I don't have enough resources right now to make any more potions. You know what? Let's do this one. Let's do Iron Barb. There we go. See, because all the Barbarian's attacks are close up anyway, so having more thorns is going to be just a plus. Nice. That's a good sign. They're going down pretty quick. Oh, I love that so much. Oh, I've missed having that power. I mean, I just had it on my other character, but working with the barb and not having it. Oh! That's an interesting move. Okay. I'm a little surprised that I've only got the one use, and then it has to recharge. But I suppose it's maybe different for different builds, or maybe different gear for that matter. I know with my werewolf guy, the werewolf druid, I've got four evades I can use before, you know, so I can use a total of 4 before they need to recharge. So whereas this one's just the one, but it is recharging pretty quick. So, go. Now eventually when I start using the Hammer of the Ancients attack, having the 2 shouts is going to allow it to, allow it to be more effective so I can use the hammer more frequently. Fortunately, I've already used the security aspect I need to make the hammer's range better, which is good, because its default range is pretty bad. Like I said, it's still missing a few key components for making that build effective. And it's going to be a while before I use it too, because one of the key components is the Tybalt's Will. And as you know, I've got 2 characters that have a Tybalt's Will, being my werewolf and my rogue. They both have one, so I'm gonna obviously let one of them hand it over to my Barb here. But those are level 80 pants, so I'm quite a ways away from using those. Now I could possibly, theoretically anyways, go to Duriel early and try to farm a weaker, like a sacred form of Cabal Will, but I'm pretty sure right now in my current state I'm not strong enough to take them on anyway, so what will be the point of that? All of this, just so I can kill Lilith. You know, I've actually got only 2 achievements left in this whole game. Killing Lilith and then having 5 PvP kills, which that's the one I'm dreading the most, just because I'm, as you know, I'm not a PvP guy. I feel pretty freaking shafted that they forced me to do that. It should be an option. If you want to do that, great. If you don't, nobody cares. Instead, they're making it a requirement, which is stupid. Especially in this game, which is cross-platform, which means that, theoretically, I could be up against PC gamers with illegally modded weapons. You know, that would be wasting me with one-hit kills. And that's one of the reasons why I don't like PvP. Because I don't use cheat stuff. I know plenty of other players that do.
I'm low on fury.
I was wondering where the last one was. Last of the Mohicans. Beautiful. Remember last time I did this, I was like, am I done? And then I'm like, wait, no, I'm not done. And then they're like, no, now you have to kill everybody. And I'm like, no. They really improved a lot of things in Diablo 4, but they also nerfed a few things. And in my opinion, one of them is Frenzy. Frenzy used to be one hell of a lethal attack. When that thing got going, you used to be like unreal. Now it just, I don't know, it seems underwhelming to me. It seems dramatically weaker. It's almost like Blizzard took a bunch of people that didn't ever play Diablo before and put them in charge of Diablo 4. You know, and all they had to do was like read some manuals and just to kind of get familiar with some of the terms, and then they just kind of made it up as they went. Doubt it one bit, that's what they did.
Oh, I'm the new executive in charge of Diablo 4, and my job is to make sure that it is inclusive and non-intimidating in any way, so that everyone has an equal opportunity to have equal fun, no matter what, and that we represent all people and all types of creatures across all types of playing fields with equal balance, so that there is no loss.
Yeah, you know where I'm going with that, right? Like, yo, this is a fantasy adventure RPG. Who asked you for that nonsense? literally nobody. Thank you. That's what they're going to be doing to Xbox now. You wait. I'm not looking forward to the future of Xbox at all. I think it's going to be very sneaky. I think they literally shot themselves in the whole thing. The president they hired there. It's over. It is so over. And I mean, you know, it's not a surprise. I mean, you know, obviously, you know, micros suck. You know, they got Bill Gates, who is already a full-on professional clown anyways, so you can't really expect anything good to come out of that company. But it's just it's actually, I don't even, you know what? Wait a minute. I know how. I was about to say, I don't know how Microsoft managed to buy Bethesda and Activision, because you know, it shouldn't have been possible. They shouldn't be allowed to have, like, literally the entire gaming world all under one company. You know, that should be illegal. That's monopoly. And yet, then I thought about it and said, well, wait a minute, though. We know how this world works. You know, if you spend enough money, you can pretty much buy anyone and anything, and that's exactly what they did. You know, so whoever's in charge of overseeing that nonsense, like, oh, you know, how much you padding my pocket with? Okay, well, then we'll just ignore all the rules and let you do whatever you want. That's what they do. That's what politicians do all the time, right? You know, this is why, you know, in reality, it's corporations that rule this world, not politicians. Politicians are just sock puppets. You know, politicians' salary does not allow for them to be multimillionaires, and yet most of them are. How did they get there? Well, if they didn't get there from their pay, then that means somebody else gave it to them. And, well, there's your answer. But I digress. We're supposed to be having fun playing a game. You know what? I might start my own clan out here, just so you know. Hey, there it is. Hammer of the Agent quakes outwards, and the damage increased by 9%. So that's the Ancestral Force. 9%. Okay, how is that different from the regular Ancestral Force? Let's see. Ancestral Echoes. Oh, it's only 5% normally. So okay, we'll save that ring. Hopefully we can extract that power from the ring. Ooh, that's a pretty decent chest armor. That's a whole 44 without even improving it yet. Although I'll be losing a lot of damage bonuses, so I think I'll just leave it then for now. If it was higher, and besides, once we're in Nightmare, we're gonna get better gear anyway. So casting double swing twice. What's that do? Okay, well, you saw how quick and easy I got through that.
Come back if you need work.
All right, buddy. You got it. Yeah, let's go ahead and... You know what? Wait a minute. I'm hanging on to Mother's Embrace right now because, see, that's useful. Because that means if my Whirlwind hits 4 or more enemies, I gain... So that allows the Whirlwind to continue to run for a bit longer. So that's kind of handy to hang on to that for a bit. But that aspect,
I can take common,
extract it?
turn it special.
Sweet, yes I can.
Good bit left there.
Beautiful. That means I can put that on something else. Awesome. Not right now, because this gear is going to get replaced eventually with sacred stuff and then eventually ancestral stuff. So, all right. So now we're going to be moving on up to the nightmare. Now you know you're in a nightmare because you see all those tendril things coming out of the world tier statue. So, awesome. It also means that the hell tides are now active here. And it also means... Still no whispers. I don't know where the whispers went. Oh, that's why. I have to talk to the Tree of Whispers. Okay, well. Now we learn that little lesson. You don't get whispers until you talk to the Tree of Whispers. See, they don't tell you these things. You just kind of figure it out as you go.
Welcome, Savior. You've stopped Lilith, freed Sanctuary of its supposed shackles. I'm sure it's everything you were hoping for. Congratulations.
Shut up, wretch! Always so talkative, new flesh.
Wanderer, why are you here? Come to strike a deal?
My head stays where it is. I'm simply looking for an ally.
Ally? We might be able to form an arrangement, if it's not too beneath you.
Debts need to be fulfilled. You could claim them. Yes, claim their debts. In exchange, we will provide you with power, wealth, whatever it is you desire. Yes.
Meanwhile, you will be the force of good, curing Sanctuary of its ailments.
Far away in the broken city of Chaldeum, there are those indebted to us, demon and man alike. Slay them and claim their debts. The crow will do the rest.
Okay, so apparently that's what you gotta do in order to get to the Whispers. You have to do this little quest for them. So to open that up, let's go here. Whispers of the Dead. Now that's being tracked. And that's going to be in here. So we're going to be doing their stuff. And then once we complete that task for them, after that, then Whispers will be available all over the place, just like in my previous playthroughs. So not sure if I did all that before, but nonetheless, that's what we got to do. So anyways, but enough said. I'm going to go on to do that, and you go on and enjoy your next adventure.